Good evening. Welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver, the stream. I have not played this before, so, well, I don't know. I'm pretty deep into at least the Johto portion of the game now, but it is still blind, so. Alright, last we left off, I beat the 8th gym. And I was trying to go to the Pokemon League, but apparently, Lyra and the Komodo girls had other plans. So we're off to investigate the Whirl Islands now. Which is why I'm here in Cyanwood. Before I go, let's check how I'm looking on Pokeballs. Alright, I've got 30 Ultra Balls. Unfortunately, only 2 Timer Balls, because I can't get more easily. In fact, I was actually lucky to get the ones that I do have. Dusk balls, which I'm not sure if these are gonna work here or not. I think it's in a cave, so we might be okay on that front. I'm definitely not gonna use the Master Ball on this though. I think they're better Pokemon to use that on, like either a roaming legendary or something really strong or hard to catch. But, alright. Without further ado, let's be off. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I've tried surfing with Polaris out in front before. And honestly, considering the Pokemon that well, I don't know. I'm not going to be surfing for that long. I can probably just keep it out in front. It's not like I'm fighting these things anyway. Level 12 Pokemon, please. Although I might want to throw up a repel. Since the counter rate is too high. Alright, fine. I'll give in. I'm in the wrong pocket, aren't I? Alright, so now I have to find the proper entrance is the thing. So there are 4 islands total. I'm not sure if there's only one of them that's going to be really important or not. I guess we'll find out. I mean, this one has a cave. Please tell me there's like another way to get out here. No, that was the only entrance. Alright. I'm gonna check out the other islands first, because I think that's the cave I'm supposed to go in. It has, you know, the main dungeon in it. So I'll go around to the other islands first. Probably gonna run out of that super repel since I wasted some time. There it is. I'm prophetic. But begs the question, okay, so there was one. Okay. Here's an island. Is that the one in the top right corner then? Guess we'll find out. Oh no, there's a... Are you kidding? Fine. Why does that rock need to be there? What purpose does it serve? Unless there's like another way to get on this island, and there's totally not, so... What the heck, game? Oh, I got the Seadra one. Oh no. Really? Why is this a thing? Alright, well, I didn't really think about that. I'm not putting flash on any of my main party. They just no. It's not happening. Which means if I want to actually be able to see, I'm gonna have to bench one of my Pokemon, which kind of sucks. All right, where? I want to check out the other islands, I guess, while I'm here. Okay, this is the bottom right corner. These are all gonna have caves on them. You know, just I'm betting. We're already 2 for 4, so. Yep, that's a cave. You know what? I'm totally gonna cheat here. I haven't saved at all. It's not like I've done anything meaningful, so load state. I make my life easier. Alright, who should I bench? Oh, I had Kenya in my party. I didn't even realize. I could have flown back. Oh well. I highly doubt that Kenya can learn Flash. We'll find out. Worst part is not even an HM in this. Okay, yeah, I was expecting Ampharos. Staryu is interesting, but like I said, I actually, you know what? I don't know. It is a TM, so I could overwrite it if I wanted to. Suppose that would be better than bringing like a Pokemon that's just kind of wasting a slot, but I would also need an actual strategy for replacing it. It's the problem. Hello. Oh, this is a dilemma. I would need an actual. Wait a minute. Have I taught Waterfall to Polaris yet? I haven't. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna go into the moves to double check. No. Okay, so it still knows Surf, Bubble Beam, Whirlpool, and Recover. So, all right, pro strats. I am going to teach Flash. Although, here's the thing: if I'm going through like multiple levels of trying to make this work in the most convenient way possible, and I just came to the realization that since it's a TM, and TMs are not permanent in this generation, I only have one of these. If I use this now, and then I overwrite it later, then it's just gone. What would I even want to use this for? Is the question. So there's this, which I don't want to navigate in the dark here. There's the dark cave, which I haven't been in, that I could explore with it. And then there's whatever's in Kanto, which I can think of at least a few places that might be dark. So, you know what? One second. Alright, we're on like layer 4 now, where I just give in and just put it on one of my Pokemon and take up a slot. Alright, well let's look at your moves. I mean, I kind of like Ampharos's moveset right now. So we've got an offensive electric move. We've got Paralyze, which is obviously good for catching Pokemon. Charge, which actually proved to be pretty helpful. And then Signal Beam, which is some nice type coverage. And then you've got an offensive water type move, another offensive water type move, Whirlpool, which I have to have because reasons, and recover. So I guess out of the two, I'd probably be willing to waste a slot on you more. Then the question becomes Bubble Beam or Recover. Suppose of the two, Bubble Beam isn't really as useful to me at the moment. You know, I'm probably just going to use Surf. The only downside is double battles, where that could hurt my other Pokemon. But I don't think those are too common enough to really matter or care about that too much. So I'll also have to replace one of the other moves with Waterfall, I'm guessing. So, I mean, you know, I'm trading a 65 power special move for a, was it 80? 75, somewhere around there. Physical, which obviously my attack is not as good. Actually, do I have minus attack? I always get confused because I think the coloring on which stat is better is kind of the opposite of what I'd expect. Because I think red is actually the improved stat on the nature, and blue is the negative. I mean, I can double check this. Yeah, so remember what I said about like this being a short detour? Oh, I lied. Pokemon natures. All right, timid. Raises speed, lowers attack. Okay, I'm reading it correctly. So plus speed minus attack, which is honestly pretty good for for a Staryu. Let's look at my other Pokemon. Oh, I got a bad Heracross. I mean, it's Heracross, so it's good enough anyways, but that's a bit of a bummer. I mean, higher speed. Not that I'm really using it. Let's see. Ooh, I got plus special attack on my Ampharos. So we're making up for it. That's really nice. And then, oh, I got a neutral nature on Apollo. And interesting. I guess that explains why it was faster than I expected in certain fights. I mean, I would consider that fairly neutral. I don't think Mamoswine has good special defense anyways. And I guess I could outspeed things that I might not be able to otherwise. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and put it on Staryu. But I need to put Rock Climb on something too. I'm so glad that they did away with these in future generations. Like, it is definitely a struggle. Yeah, I'll get rid of Bubble Beam first. All right. So it took me 14 whole minutes to figure out what I was going to do there. All right. So I need to figure out which cave entrance I'm going to go in, or does it matter? Oh, it does matter. I think, or maybe not. I think there might be connecting areas in all of the caves, which just makes it even more confusing. Let's be honest. There's not a good one, so I guess I can just go with what works. Okay, I have to know what's this one. I think I went straight past this the last time. Oh, this is one of the islands. Okay. So this is southwest corner. Hooray, Seadra background. Alright. Also, I just realized when I have the final moveset on this, it's going to have 4 field moves. It just has all of the field moves. It inadvertently turned into my HM/TM slave. Alright, well, since the rappel's still up, I'm probably not going to encounter anything. If I had to guess. Okay. Ultra Ball. Alright. I hope this just stays up when I transition floors. Thank you. Okay, good. I brought Heracross. I wasn't entirely sure for a moment there. Got an escape rope. Oh, how handy. Okay, so now... So this leads back up. I'm guessing... Oh. Wait, what's... I don't understand this. I mean, I suppose it's more convenient having another way to get up, but... Alright, where can I go from here? Oh. That's... Eh. Why? Why do you have to do that? I mean, I know there's a loop that I could take, but... Oh. Wow. Okay, so I literally just, like... got myself stuck. Off to a great start. Seal. How would you like to get flashed? Don't take that out of context. Yeah, you know what? I should probably throw up another rappel. Well, you know what? I'll bear with it for a little while just to see what's here. Crabby, okay. Noticing a trend of lots of water types. Oops. I guess one thing that I should consider is that I'm probably gonna have to get all the way to Lugia without healing. So I shouldn't be burning PP on these regular enemies. I honestly don't know if they're like worth the experience, really, at this point. I mean, I could try taking one of them out and see. It's probably not going to be too worth it. Yes, I'm aware it's not very effective. I'm lazy. I still one-shot it. Well, I mean, I guess I could keep going with that. All right, my hidden item senses are tingling. I guess not as close as I thought. Okay, well, there's a not hidden item. Calcium. Oh, right. I haven't been using those. A hidden item around here? No. Okay. Alright, well, I already got the item that was up there. I don't think there's anything over here, so I guess we'll try going up. Should be a new area. Alright, I think the last one that I faced is 22. Let's see if I can one-shot the 24s with Surf. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so this is probably going to lead me to another cave entrance / exit. Looks like the southeast corner. Oh, we got something. It's probably going to be on the rock. Which we'll find out in a while. I'll probably one-shot this too. Well, actually, I wasn't as sure about that one. The bar wasn't draining as quickly. Which is weird. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, well, this was like an exit. So well, let's see. Wait a minute. How did I get over here? Oh, I went up and I surfed across, so let's see. Where can I get with that? Oh, I guess there was no way for me to go on the other side, now that I think about it. So I guess we need another corner. Because there's no way for me to get up those ledges. So I guess we have to try one of the northern corners. Hey, Route 41. Where's the whirlpool? It wasn't to the south, was it? Okay. Yeah, I can see how this place would be frustrating to navigate. I mean, I've already run into a situation where I tried 2 of them, and I got a few items. It wasn't completely fruitless, but I could also see people getting lost, because you have sort of a disconnect between the outer map and the entrances inside, and I'm sure there's probably some correlation, like obviously with the corners that you end up in, but it can be difficult to track that sort of thing when you're switching between areas like this. Okay, I guess I'll try northeast first, which should be round about this part. There it is. I forget, in future games, like if you have certain HMs like waterfall, can you just like use it by going up to a waterfall and just kind of pressing up or down, I suppose? I feel like that was something that was implemented in the later games, at least the ones that had HMs. So it might only be like Gen 5. Oh boy. Okay. Let there be light. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I can get this item. I'm wondering how deep the dungeon actually is, because we have like 4 entrances here, so this is technically like the first floor, and then there's like a basement level here, which seems pretty big. All right, time to pull out the item finder. Oh, we got something. Oh, it's like up on the ledge, though. Well, I guess I'll see if I can get to that ledge, or not. Alright, so far we've only seen Krabby and Seal. Just, ow. Really? Alright, I might want to throw up a rappel just to expedite things, because I walked like, what, 3 steps? At least I can walk away with a level. Hooray. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw up a rappel now. That way we can actually make some progress. Okay. Guess what? I just got it back. Yeah, it looks like I have to take the upper ladder of the 2. That's a dead end, so... Okay, well, we can go down that ledge. That leads back to the area that I was in before. So we'll see what's over here. There's some stairs leading up. I actually can get to this. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's in the rock. I had a feel. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we can grab this. There's some good loot in here. Get that. Oh, we can actually go up this ladder. And this is a main entrance. So looks like we have found all of the entrances. Or at least we found where they all connect to the main cave area. And now I have to put the flash up again. Alright, that being the case, I think the only way forward is the top right corner. So... oh. Drat. But yeah, I don't think we were able to go any farther in or down this way. Let me double check. I don't think I went down this path. Alright, pull up the item finder again. Doesn't seem like we have any readings. Oh, okay, we can get this. It's a good thing I came this way. And then this. Oh, wait a minute. I stand corrected. Okay, so I guess that being the case, I don't. You know what? I don't think we've explored everything that we can here. I know I'm kind of like meandering back and forth, but let's see. Oh, yep, see? There are totally stairs here. Alright. Man, it really feels like the rappels are not lasting that long. Although I did just say that I'm running around a lot. Alright. I think that's it for this floor. Okay, so that leads back to the northwest corner. And then this goes back down. So it's a shortcut back. I guess we'll take this, because I don't think we can get to the like very top right ladder from here. Because we hopped down a ledge in order to get to the top right corner. So if we go up that ladder, we won't be able to get to the other ladder in the top right. Yeah, isn't listening to me figure my way around exciting? Well, I guess that's the only way forward then, because just hit a dead end. Oh, does that mean... Wait a minute. There has to be a way to get out from the top right, right? Oh, I'm not sure if there is. I think I'm actually gonna... You know what? Nah, screw it. I think I'm actually gonna leave through here. And then go back to the top right corner outside. Because that way I know I can get to the other ladder. I don't know why I'm going up. I seriously do not know what the point of these like rocks in the middle of the island is. This just makes people's lives less convenient. So I guess my my plan will be either confirmed or rejected once we get over here. Was that on the north side of it? You'll have to wait to find out. For a level 18 Tetracool. Goodbye. You are not worth my time. Yeah, like, the rocks just have no reason to exist, if you ask me. I was all the way at the bottom right corner. They definitely made it hard to get around outside. Because you only have one entrance point. And I think for basically all of them, you have to, like, get to the island, surf to get around some sort of obstacle, whether it's the main cave or a rock. And then you can go in the cave. So, like, yeah, for this one, I might be able to just walk it. Nope! See what I mean? Hey, Staryu, you're fast, right? Why is it taking you so long to get in the water? And we get to put the flash back up. Although, let's see. So we took the lower path. Yeah, I think it's a dead end. Like once you go down that ledge, you're stuck. Well, not stuck, but you cannot get back up here. That's a one-way path. Yeah, I'm definitely beginning to see how this area could be very confusing, because there's only one path forward. You have to take a very specific route in order to get there. How many surfs do I have left? I've basically just been using that to wipe out things in here. Okay, we're at about half. All of my other Pokemon are fully rested, so we're doing better on that front. Of course, I haven't taken any damage yet. I don't want to tempt fate, but I'm considering throwing up another repel. I think I'm gonna do that. We're not really getting much experience from this anyways. It's a good thing I bought a lot of these. Make my life easier. Okay, I'll pull out the item finder again. Nothing. Okay, so that's a one-way path. That's presumably to leave easily. Well, actually, no, we hopped down a ledge, so that's actually the only way out. Okay, cool. Max revive. Alright, do a sweep of the item finder, and oh hey, that's like the very top left? No? Oh, it was on the wall. I like to imagine that there's just like a full restore wedged in the wall. It's like stuck in the wall and we just pulled it out. Okay, there's a ladder. Oh wait, that's the one that's stuck. Oh, hello. You're probably meant to gate us from getting to Lugia if we haven't don't have the right items. So there's the silver wing. Okay, there's a cave here. Wondering what this is. Oh. Hello. It's a very tall ledge, very high up. Another rare candy. Okay, this feels very final. I don't think, like, I'm pretty sure this one's going to lead us right into that area that we were just looking at. Nope. And here we are. So, yeah, it's literally like you had the 4 entrances, the one kind of big floor, and then this final area, and that was it. All right. So I guess I'll get ready for the fight. In that case. So I guess I'll throw a quick ball first, then I'll paralyze it, and then just try to whittle it down. Get it in good catching range, and we'll see how it goes. Although this being a box legendary, I think it might have a slightly higher catch rate than most legendaries. It might be, let's see. Nope, it is a catch rate of 3, aka 1.6% base. Cool. That's right, this is where we welcome Lugia. When the dance we practiced many days becomes one with the sound of the tidal bell we entrusted with you, then Lugia shall come out from deep within the waterfall basin once again. That is indeed Lugia, the garden of these islands from ancient times. So many have tried again and again, only to fail. Redex, your heart in complete harmony with the tidal bell has allowed it to appear. Don't you see? Lugia, it must have been waiting for someone like you all this time. Wouldn't you agree? All right. Yeah, that was a pretty cool, dance and animation. I quite enjoyed that. So we'll do our customary save state before walking forward to challenge it. I like the field sprite too. Very, very dark and mysterious sounding theme. Okay. Item used last. Give it a try. 1.6% chance with like a 4 times multiplier. Nope, not even close. Hydro Pump. Oh, Aero Blast, okay. That is its signature move after all. Oh, good. I tanked that pretty well. Okay, so turn 2. Oh hey, Click Claw. That should be super helpful because, you know, cutting its speed in half. It may be unable to move. There you go, it's paying off already. Well, discharge is going to be super effective, so let's not go for that. Legendary tank. It's only because it's flying. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's not good. I'm guessing it probably knows Hydro Pump. Okay, so that was turn 3. Lugia, are you okay? Okay, so that's 4. This is turn 5. I don't even need the Quick Claw to outspeed it now, apparently. Oh, that was a crit. Alright, it's probably going to take at least a few more of these to get it into red. That's 6. I'm counting the turn. Well, you know what? I mean, I probably don't even need to. There's the Hydro Pump. Probably don't even need to like worry about counting the turns because I can just get its health down and then what was I gonna say? Just throw a few other balls and then I'll be at the 10 turn limit for timer balls. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm in that awkward, like, a Moo Moo Milk would be perfect right now. Honestly, you know what I could do? I could also stall out a few turns just by using charge. And just buff myself up against that. I mean, I'm already tanking it decently well, but well, that was with rain on too. Okay, so there's the special defense increase. Now we got the paralyze. Excellent. So we're on to like a turn 8 plus. So I think by the time I'm ready to start throwing Pokeballs, I could honestly throw the timer balls if I wanted to. Let's see, I think the lemonade will be just about right here. Although it's already used 3 Hydro Pumps, and I'm pretty sure that move only has 5 PP, so it only has 2 of them left. Alright, I'm hoping one more. Oh yeah, look at that. Hoping one more will get it into red. I think once it's in red, I'll stop trying to damage it. All right, we're good. I think there's one move that it hasn't used yet. I've seen Rain Dance, Aeroblast, and Hydro Pump, and I think that's it. So. I'm wondering what that might be. Could be like Psychic, maybe. So this should basically do nothing to us now. Which is fantastic. All right, so first ball since the very first one. Time to see if dust balls are worth any salt down here. I would really hope so. We're like really far underground. Here's the problem with legendaries, though. There's like no way to tell if the ball is effective or not. Even if you have, you know, status condition, red health bar, you can still just get 0 shakes. Unlike a 3.5 times multiplier, you know. No difference. We'll see if I start getting any shakes. Oh, wow. All right, buckle in. This is where, you know, this is where we get in for the long haul. I mean, I know that they can all fail at 0 shakes. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, even with all the things that I've done to increase the chances, It's still really low. All right. I don't know if there's any like special merit to saving the timer balls for even later. I guess, you know what? I guess I probably should save them just in the event that, you know, as long as I can catch it without it, then I could save them for something else. So I think that's not a terrible idea. It would be kind of my last resort, like if I had literally run out of other balls, which I really hope it doesn't happen. I'll just throw up a super potion. Put up Rain Dance again, so I'm slightly concerned. Yeah, like my main concern with the timer balls is that I can't buy them reliably, at least yet. So they're a limited resource, unlike the other types, which I can buy more of. You know, maybe the dusk balls aren't working because, you know, it doesn't match its color. All I had to do was tempt fate. See, it works. The thought ran through my head, like the moment that I was talking about, you know, the ball not being good for. It's like, what if it just caught right now? That was an interesting stroke of luck. It was like no shake, no shake, all three. All right, well let's save that. Do they say anything to me once I've caught it? You've done a great job. Say hello to Professor Elm for us. Oh, you're all going to say the same thing. You're not going to acknowledge, you know. Oh, she actually said something different. Okay. Cool. You've done a great job. All right, well. Obviously, I was hoping for it to go as quickly as possible. I wasn't quite expecting it to be that fast. Although, you know, we are almost halfway into my usual stream time, so, you know, I guess we're on par overall for the entire dungeon. You know, I have a discharge. All right, you know what? I will spare you. I'll throw up a repel for the way out. Since apparently, you know, I'm not going to use any of the escape ropes that I have. They're just too good to use. They're really not. It's not like they're even that expensive. Actually, you know what? How much does a super repel cost? Because I could do a cost analysis on which one was actually more effective to use to save time. Well, the escape rope definitely would have been faster. But, all right, well, let's see. I need to, I wish there was a PC in my hometown. That would be great. But, you know, we don't need that. All right, so no more interruptions now, right? Please, game. Hello, Lugia. How are you? Oh no, it was extrasensory, which is 80 power might make the user flinch. Okay. It was a psychic type move. And oh boy, those stats. Lower defense, up special defense. Although, I guess looking at the stats, Lugia is more tanky. I think Lugia's the kind of the tank of the two, and then Ho is more offensive based. So now I can put you back out of my party, and I think we're set. That was cool. I did like kind of the lower area of it, and you know the cutscene where it was introduced was also very well done. So I know that Victory Road is like pretty short in this game. I guess we'll see how long it takes, because I'll have to weigh whether or not I want to challenge the Elite Four or not. I mean, I suppose I could do some of the Elite Four and just not do all of it. I'm just worried about going over on time. Of course, as always, it's my stream. I could do whatever I want. But so find out. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know, I just realized. You know what I should have done? Oh, I should have stocked up on stuff before leaving town. That would have been smart. And then I have to take the long road around because I don't have cut. This is what I get for my lack of foresight. It's a level 2 Pidgey. Wave at the Pidgey. Hi Pidgey. Bye Pidgey. Okay, please. No more encounters. Thank you. I hope I don't have... No, I have to walk through more grass. Why do I do this to myself? No. Honestly, I probably could make it through Victory Road just fine. I don't know why I'm worrying about this so much. It's not a huge deal. I also have to remember to stock up on Pokeballs again. Although, how many did I actually use? 1 quick ball and 3 or 4 dusk balls. It was not that many in the grand scheme of things. How am I doing money-wise? Not bad. 10 hyper potions. I think I might start getting some full restores. I already have 8 of those. See? What was I even worried about? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's look at the other items though. I'm here now, so let's check things so I don't regret it later. I should definitely get super repels. Like 100%, I should get more of those. Alright, super repels are 500, escape ropes are 550. So basically, the escape rope would have been faster, and it's also pretty cheap. And then watch 15 super repels not be enough. Alright. Back on track. This music sounds so weird after all this time. Alright. Home again. No one's stopping me. What is this? Okay, let's take a quick look at my team. I'm gonna swap out the Never Melt Ice for the Soft Sand, I think. And then I guess we'll see what kind of Pokemon we run into moving forward before I decide on who I want to lead my party. Route 27. So this is new, uncharted territory. Very complex. Hey, do you know what you just did? You're taking your first step into Kanto. Oh, right. Because the league is technically in Kanto. Pokegear map. Oh boy. Okay, can I... Oh, wait, what? What is this? Why have I never done this before? Does it have... What is this data? What? Can I, like, leave messages or something? What is this for? I mean, I guess this is, like, for notes, right? Because this would be a TM house. That's supposed to be, like, food? That's an apricorn. Like mystery surprise Pokemon Pokeball? You can just erase them. What's with oh yeah, I can put in words on it. So oh, this has been here the whole time. Okay, so it only works on the routes. Does it work on like special areas? Yeah, oh yeah, it's totally there. Wait, no, it's there on the town too. Okay, you just can't click on the map to do it. Interesting. That's a cool. That's cool. This was totally. It's been there every single time, every single stream, and I just haven't noticed it. Wait, what? I could have changed the look. All right, now I gotta find a look that I like. Oh, I'm definitely not part of Team Rocket. That doesn't jive. It's like very old school. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. That's a bit more of a kind of a lighter theme. So that was the one we originally had. There's a pink version. You know what? I bet, I don't have confirmation of this, but I bet if you start, if you play as a female, that you start with the pink one instead of the blue one. That's just my hunch. Okay, oh, that looks cool. I like that. All right, well, we're close enough to doing the Kanto part of it that we can just do that. Although, wait a minute. Where's the... Oh, that's Mount Silver. Oh, Victory Road is up there. So what's... Tojo Waterfall that links the Kanto and Johto region. So I guess I should probably go in the cave then? Tojo Falls. Oh, can I not use Waterfall? Wait a minute. I've beaten the gym. Alright, guess what? I'm finally teaching Waterfall to Polaris. I know I have the HM for it. Oh, there it is. Right. It moved pages. Okay, so it's 80 power. So I guess we'll find out. I can totally use Waterfall now. Okay. Alright, well, good to know that there's nothing else to do in here. Oh, excellent. Interesting. Slowpoke. It's only level 20. I just want to point this out. Let it be known for the record. Alright, well, we will climb the waterfall. So, yeah, I guess this... Well, I could have done this. Because I had waterfall and the ability to use it outside of battle after the gym. Okay, yeah, see, you can do that with waterfall. See, it wasn't crazy. But it is just Lyra preventing us from coming over here. Oh, okay. There are stairs over there. Also, how far did I move? How many tiles? There's an exit literally right there. I'm not using a repel. You cannot make me, game. I'm gonna try though. You again. Don't stare vacantly at me. Also, whoops. Misclick there, except it still works. Because it's psychic. Apparently smart Pokemon are afraid of bugs. Or something like that. Okay, well that wasn't a very large area. Oh, hi. Has already seen anyone come here? Are you training on your own? Does it look like I have anyone with me? I mean, aside from my Pokemon? Oh, look. A Kanto Pokemon. I think this will still work. Actually, no, it has its poison subtyping, doesn't it? It's like the rare exception that the first form of the starter actually has the subtype. Are you proud of yourself? Hey, at least it's level 32. Although I do have to question your judgment at this point, because you could have at least had an Ivysaur. Oh look, an Ivysaur. May I introduce to you Flame Monster. There's the Venusaur. I guess she was going for a theme. Level up all the Pokemon. Oh, hey. Critical hit. Oh, look, it's Mom. Hi, Mom. I'm in a completely other region. Pokemon League? Are your Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Oh, okay. Is this return? Oh, it's Sandstorm. That was not what I was expecting at all. I should probably see what's down here. Game. Please. You're gonna make me use a repel. There's a level 15 tentacle here. That is literally 27 levels below me. And survey says it does not connect. Okay, that was incredible. I had no encounters that entire time. Can you believe that? See, I had to say something. It was inevitable. Well, on the off chance that I don't have the ability to heal before Victory Road, I'll try to conserve PP. Oops. Okay, game was cooperating. Alright, more surfing. Yay! At least it isn't abysmally slow like Diamond and Pearl. Oh, the surfing in that game. It's painful. Now I see how it is. You have to go through the grass or fight the trainer. The lake. Well, that's not the best matchup for me, is it? Well, you know what? I happen to have a Pokemon that is immune to electric-type moves. And also has powered-up ground-type moves. So, goodbye. It was nice knowing you. It's level 33, they're starting to catch up. If only there were enough of them to be worth a lot. Quagsire. I don't have any grass moves, I don't think. I think I should probably just, like, go for raw power. Alright, raw power. Raw psychic power? I wonder which Pokemon on mine has the best offense. Should look at that after the battle. Execute. I'm about to execute Order 66. I mean, they're paying well. I think the ace trainers tend to pay pretty well. How are you? I found a useful item while shopping. Oh, surprise, surprise. Do they deliver to Kanto? Alright. Oh, another ace trainer. Look at all the ace trainers here. Do you think we're getting close to Victory Road? Oh. Well, this is awkward. Hello, it's older you. Okay, this is another trainer where I have to question your judgment. You could have an Ampharos right now. And yet you just don't. I'm probably still going to outspeed you. I totally did. It wasn't even worth that much experience. I mean, I suppose the money is always worth something. Alright, I think there's probably something down here. Look, a whirlpool. Alright, this better be worth it. For how much time this takes. An item. Oh, and a trainer, which I could totally avoid, but I'm going to fight anyways. Alright, I think this is a bird tamer. Bird keeper. Sorry, my mistake. The tweeting gave it away. Clearly they have an active Twitter following. I just noticed you're level 40. Interesting. Some nice experience. Is all you can say tweet? Okay, you can say other words. Good. Good to know. You had me going for a second there. Dragonclaw. Okay. Yeah, I would say that was worth it. Now, you know, do I have anything in my party that can learn that? That is another question entirely. Trying to think of Pokemon of mine that have claws. Typhlosion, maybe? Yeah, you're really not worth my time. Oh, okay, that's incredibly suspicious. Well, you know what? You know what I could do before I go and surf? I have technology. What? There's nothing there. See? I guess it's a good thing that I didn't go. There's a whirlpool down there. See, I'm betting there's going to be something up here, though, if I had to guess. Game, are you going to prove me wrong? Oh, I'm getting warmer. It's off to the right. Oh, there's an item just out there to the left. Okay. Destiny Knot? What is that? It's a Dragon Fang. Yeah, raises the power of Dragon type moves. If it becomes infatuated, the foe does too. Well, you know, that could be situationally useful for Whitney. If you could get it by then. Oh, hey, Doduo. And you're actually level 28. You might be worth some decent experience. Let's find out. I'm going to categorize that as not bad. Oh, well, you know, game, you can make it less obvious. Okay, oh, there's a spinner. You are a psychic. That is what I'm thinking. Oh. Starmie, huh? Oh, you are faster than me. I was worried about that. Oh boy. And roll the dice. Yep. Please just hit. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I might want to put the experience share on someone. Oops. Skip right past that. Giraffe rig. Should try to keep my levels balanced. Yeah, why not? Probably switch out after this. Actually, I don't know. I might have needed that. Execute. Okay. That is excellent. Alright, I think I'll check my map after battle. See how I'm doing, you know, distance-wise. Scramble the eggs. I'm pretty sure I burned the eggs. I'm not the best cook. Hey! Finally! Alright, I don't see any... Swift is kind of useful because it never misses. Quick attack, I guess, has priority. I'm really not going to use Flame Wheel. So I can just have two decently powerful fire-type moves. You're too much. Alright, first step. Let's check the map. Oops. Not the map. Okay, we're close-ish. Getting there. And then I also wanted to look at stats. I said I was going to do that. Well, I guess so 125, 110, 113. Yeah, I really need an evolution on Polaris. Use it badly. Oh, 111. It's actually pretty close. 134. I mean, it is a third evolution, so... plus its attack stat is pretty ridiculous. So interesting. So yeah, my strongest attacker is Mamoswine. And then strongest special attack is Asterius. Oh yeah, I also wanted to swap around moves. Just so I can have Flamethrower in the first slot. For easier access. I should also probably swap to a different Pokemon on my lead. Oh yeah, Merlin's like only level 40. Alright, another trainer. You came from New Bark Town. You must be exhausted. I don't know. I've had longer stretches. Growlithe. Alright, well, I guess I'll just... I'll try to brute force it. Nope, still a one-shot. Why am I even worried? Well, you have to be careful with using the psychic too much. It kind of came out awkward, but I gotta be careful with psychic because I only got 10 PP. I suppose I probably have some ethers or something that I have been using. Do I have anything else that I could use on this? Not really. Asterius is getting more screen time. Stuff definitely hogging all the attention this stream. It's the only member of my team that's gotten hurt so far, if that's any indication. Everyone's complaining about how strong I am. You're doing something right if you can beat me. Oh, an unlikely fluke. Would you like to try again? Don't get too high and mighty about beating me. It was a fluke. Yeah, beginner's luck. Alright, so we've got at least 3 items waiting now. Okay, well that's a one-way path. Okay, gotta check the item finder. Because I've been so good about using that in the past. Then we've made it onto Route 26 officially. So we'll take a look at the map. We should be on the vertical route now. Alright, yeah, so it's just one vertical stretch onto Victory Road. I assume we will not be taking this path just yet. Okay, well, onwards and northwards. Seriously, a fisherman? Alright, fine. I'm gonna put the experience share on Polaris. Oh, right, I could have sold those items. Don't let me forget to do that. If there's not a mart before the Pokemon League, then I would hope that there's at least one at the Pokemon League. Great Scott, fisherman. Oh, I totally realized that I didn't even swap, but hey, it's fine, because poisoned. Thank you for, you know, making my blunder not a blunder. You say it was blunderful. Seeking. Okay, now I'll switch. Oh, another cool fish. You know what? Merlin needs the experience. At least more than Asterius does. Alright, let's see if a Psybeam is good enough for it. Trying to conserve the PP. No, not in this battle. We're getting some good payouts here. Oh my gosh. Mom, how many items are you gonna buy? Okay, we finally have some wild Pokemon here. More Doduo. Alright, well, let's see if we can encounter something else. Over 9,000. Over 9,000 what? Yeah, you're a you look like a psychic. I had to guess. Look at all these badges. I'm impressed. But you're not satisfied by just collecting them, right? Psychic Vermin. Oh, yeah, you have an Espeon. I do like Espeon. Psychic Verdant. Good battle. I can recognize the field sprites now. Are you proud of me? Oh, well, I guess that's a dud. You're probably not the best one to have out in front if there's a lot of Doduo around. Guess we'll find out. I'll check this just in case. There's some houses. There's something written in here. Read it. Okay, I'm not going to get cursed by reading this, am I? We take pride in serving Pokemon trainers. When trainers talk to you, give them something useful. Love, Monica. Tuesday, Tuscany. Wednesday, Wesley. Oh, no. Alright, what's Sunday then, I guess? Friday, Frida. Also, their names match the first letter of the day of the week. Sunday, Sunny, Route 37. I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know which route that is off the top of my head. Is that a can? No, okay, no. We're good. So it's like going to be... Where? Here? Route 37. No, it's where Raikou currently is. It's a very small route. I think that's literally only one tile. So where's Entei right now? Don't tell me. Entei's just gone? I don't see it anywhere. Huh. Wonder if it's like in Kanto somewhere. I just can't see it because of the map. Well, there are 7 beds. Actually, I don't know if going down that ledge is a good idea or not. Kind of lean towards not. Well, this could potentially end badly because it has bite. Or I'm assuming it does. Or I could just one-shot it. You know. It's fine. Okay, house number 2. What do you have to say? Oh, free heal. Yay. Although, this leads me to believe that there probably isn't a Pokemon Center before the league. Because, I mean, this is basically the next best thing. Although, no PC. Oh. No, it's Pikachu. You know what, I could just go back and heal after this fight. Just to, you know, get the PP back. Really no reason not to. Blastoise. Alright. Getting some real firepower now. And they are in the mid-30s. Quick Claw is the best. Ah, that's beautiful. Blastoise, you're my favorite starter. I'm sorry. At least Kanto starter. Definitely not all-time starter. I don't even know who I'd give that to. Probably like Swampert line? It's a very controversial topic. Actually, you know what? If I encounter more trainers along the route, then I might just run back. Again, anyways. Oh, that's a ledge. It's a lot of ledges, actually. Oh, look, another trainer. I mean, I guess that's technically accurate. I think I'm actually fine, because you're poison. Or at least part poison. So I guess I really shouldn't have been too worried about, you know, taking on the Elite Four on this stream, because these routes ended up being a bit more substantial than I expected. You know what? I probably should have gone with ground, honestly. I mean, I'll be fine, probably. Like, I don't know why I worry about half the things that I express concern over in this game. There we go. Kingler. Guess who's back in the spotlight once again? Wave high. Sorry, just taking a sip. Prolonging the inevitable. Alright, we got level 42. Light screen. I wish I had room to consider like any new moves, but I really don't. Mom, I swear, if you buy another item... Oh, there's a lady in the house, like, literally just down the road that'll heal your Pokemon for you. Oh, more trainers. I mean, as long as there's not any grass, I can just always run back. I guess you still need the level, so I'll keep you out in front. I'm making my final preparations for the Pokemon League. Hey, me too! Jake. This is not the best look. You're gonna use like Stun Spore or something stupid. And I'm going to be mildly annoyed. Oh! That was not what I was expecting. You get to be the first victim of my flamethrower. Enjoy. Golduck. Quick Claw is the best. You know, there are times when I wish that I had like some more variety in dealing with water types, but I really don't. I don't need it. Speak of the devil, another water type Pokemon. Although this isn't too surprising considering we've already seen an Espeon, a Flareon. I think those are it so far, which means we could potentially see an Umbreon and a Jolteon coming up. Level 44. Starting to outpace my other Pokemon, which means I'm gonna have to put the experience share back on, probably. How many items are we up to now? We're like at least 5. I've lost count. That's how many. Yeah, the problem is like I can put other Pokemon in, but if Asterius is the good choice, then like what is someone gonna do? I lost to a red-headed trainer. I wonder who that could be. I think we've only seen one red-headed trainer throughout our entire adventure. See, even the NPCs pity Silver. Well, we'll roll with it. Oh. That is the first Pokemon that I have not one-hit KO'd in a long time. This is probably gonna hurt. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. I mean, it's like almost a third of my health. Laffy, oh, well, you're not gonna have a good time. Is that confirmed? Like, does Silver actually beat his Pokemon? I can't recall seeing anything in-game that suggested that. Oh, look, 777. Pokemon aren't tools of war. Well, the War of Kalos from, like, 3,000 years ago would like to disagree. Alright, well, there's the Pokemon League reception gate. Of course, you know, I'm gonna grab this item. That's very handy. And I'll head back and heal in the event that there isn't healing inside the gate. So let's see what the gate has in store for us. That is, oh, it's a little bit wider. Okay. I was gonna be disappointed if it was just like this one room and then it exited out to the other side. The 8 badges of Johto. Please go right through. This is honestly a really interesting situation where like the two regions share a Pokemon League, so technically you could have, you know, 8 badges from one region or the other. I like how they don't even really offer an excuse. It's just like, yeah, the path is blocked for now. And like the same thing's gonna happen here. This way leads to Mount Silver. You'll see scary strong Pokemon out there. You're not ready for it. I mean, they're probably stronger than I am right now, but I'm like 10 levels above any wild Pokemon I've encountered. Victory Road. Oh, thank goodness it doesn't require flash. Alright, well, pushing you up is the only way forward. that was a real hard puzzle. Big head scratcher. Alright, what Pokemon does Victory Road have to offer? Level 32 Gravelers. Excellent. Although they probably have Explosion. Alright, well, that being the case, I mean, this is a cave, so let's just switch in Polaris. I'm getting through Victory Road. It's gonna happen. We're doing it this stream. Okay, Golbat, Graveler, you know, so far nothing super interesting. Also, they're probably gonna be hidden items. I'm not getting a strong rating. I guess what I can do is, I can walk with my left hand and then use the item finder with my right. Just watch me, L. Okay, so I see the rocks underneath the bridge, which leads me to... What's the point of going to the right? Is it just a trap? Is there anything on the right side? Okay, item finder. Help me out. No. Okay, so it is just a red herring. Or at least so it seems. And actually, yeah, there was no reason for me to go back up. A wild onyx. Oh, hey. So, you know, basically rocks and bats. Nothing unusual so far. I mean, the experience is somewhat better than we've been seeing from wild Pokemon, but it's also not budging my bars, like the experience bars on my Pokemon by much. Gotta get the item finder back up. Very, very important. Oh, actually, is that on this rock? No, probably in between. See, this is why you use the item finder. Okay, that's just a ledge going back. I mean, I guess I'll just, I'll fight things. I mean, why not? Alright, well, up we go then. Alright, I'll probably throw up a repel. I feel like we've probably seen all the diversity that we're going to see here. At least on this floor. And I bought these for a reason, darn it. Okay, well, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Well, that was hard. Alright, check the item finder. Nope. Or dowsing machine, whatever it's called. What is the... Oh. Don't know how much of a difference that really makes. Alright. Is that... I think that's it. It's not a very complicated floor. That's one way. Or another. It's a real complicated Victory Road. So far. I wish something. How much you bet there's something on that rock? Max revive. There are a lot of good hidden items here. Yeah, well that's not a path. This is literally linear. Oh boy. Okay, it's like down on that platform, I guess. This is before they implemented the... Would you like to use another? Oh. Well, that's an interesting wrinkle. How do I get over to there? There's one way to get there on the left side, was there? Intriguing. Joey? You gonna tell me about your darn Rattata again? Oh, okay. He's ready for a rematch. we can go back and crush his hopes and dreams. Yeah, after we're done with this, though. Very important business that we're on right now. Okay, I guess we have to go back. Oh, we're going back up. I see. Up there's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, is it literally just to the right? Okay, well, I guess we have no other option. I don't know how far the drop is. Oh, okay. See that spot we just landed on? There's one of those spots over by the... Wait, really? There's one of those spots over by the item, so we have to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, there wasn't a hole on the other side of that staircase, though. So, yeah, we couldn't have fallen from the first room. Right? Actually, you know what? We went up a level, so I don't even know why. Dimensions, verticality, how do they work? Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. I see what I need to do with this. Once again, real head scratcher. Let's just push it once. Walk over here, get the item. And then we can push it back the other way and it'll just be completely out of the way. Okay, no items over here. With how plentiful they've been, you know, I have to check. Now there's another place where we can fall down over there. Although that one seems not helpful. Oh no, it's probably gonna be like a... What do we even do with a boulder down that, though? I don't know. No, there's rock smash rocks. Wait, is that the exit? Okay, I knew this place was short, but dang. Oh. Wait, is it? It's not in the rock, is it? One minute, I can check this. Oh, and it's... Wait a minute. Oh, it's behind the rock. Darn. We can't get that. At least not with our current party. Okay, so there's got to be a place where we can fall down and get... Oh, are you kidding? They put two items. Two items behind Rock Smash. Victory Road. I think there were two spots. Let's see. I think I want this one. This was farther up. Hooray, I was correct. There was an item on this spot, was there? There is. They pulled the same trick twice. See, I was, you know, wise to their plans. All right. Well, you know what I could do? After I leave, I could just, you know, pull out Tom Fox, come back and grab those items. Oh, that's the exit, isn't it? All right, what's over here then? What is this? Okay, I see the item over there. Can't hide from me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go around and get the item. And then, you know, pull out the item finder. Oh, there's something. Where is it? It's probably gonna be closer in this direction. Or not. Where is it? Oh, these repels. Feels like they don't last like any time at all. Although I've only gone through, this is the fourth one. Okay, item finder. Oh, it might be. Nah, it might be pulling the one in the wall, actually. Okay, I guess I'll go down this hole then. Okay, is there one on the spot? There isn't. How could they? Oh, okay. That's why this is here. Well, I already have that. I mean, but I'll take it. It's before the second half of the game, which is more than I can say for a lot of helpful items in this game. Okay, so this is a way of getting out quicker if you need it. But I don't. This is just going to take us back up. Alright, well, I think we're done here. I've been avoiding the cave entrance for an obvious reason. Which will become evident as I step forward. Yep, there it is. Hold it. Take that! Objection! You going to challenge the Pokemon League? Victory Road is at its end for sure. But did you notice? You didn't see any real trainers on the way, did you? Yeah, I did notice that. Wait, did he like chase all the trainers out of Victory Road? Is that the, you know, lore explanation for why there weren't any trainers in here? Because right here, right now, I will crush you. That would be hilarious. And I suppose the trainers were on the route outside. We have a full team of 6. No, I didn't lead with the best Pokemon, now did I? Ugh. Hindsight. Yeah, that was alright. See, Weavile exists at this point, right? That was the Gen 4 Pokemon. Oh, for alligator, huh? Well, guess what? It's my resident water type killer. Alright, what do you got? I am faster than it. There's only like 4 levels between us. Alligator's not that slow, is it? Haunter, alright. I guess he also can't access the trait evolutions, which is fortunate for me. $999 experience points. Golbat, alright. You know, we'll just keep rolling right along. Although, actually, you know what? This might outspeed me. Honestly, it might have been better to go for, like, one of my faster Pokemon. I mean, Merlin would have been able to handle it just fine. See, that's what I was worried about. Luck was on my side this time, however. I'm guessing the level 40 for Alligator was probably his best Pokemon. You have a Kadabra too, I see. he's like trying to copy my team. Not wholesale, but at least a few pieces of it. Well, that's actually kind of bad. I mean, we'll see how it turns out. Kadabra's... Nope, it survived. Get a oh. I'll give it credit for that. Alright, well, fine. Have it your way. I probably could have just gone for the brick break. He's apparently not smart enough to heal his Pokemon. I mean, honestly, he just disabled my Shadow Claw, so that would have been an inconvenience. I see. Seems like it wasn't just luck that's gotten you this far. Well, it wasn't a perfect sweep, but it was pretty darn close. I couldn't win. I gave it everything I had. What you possess and what I lack. I'm beginning to understand what the Dragon Tamer said to me. Is that character development? Is he growing? Impossible. Good morning. Are you sleeping? No. It's getting cuter. Oh, we just failed to beat Ditto by a tiny margin. That's great, Todd. I just had an epic battle where I laid the beat down on my rival. Oh, I can't go through the trees. Sad. Oh, hey, there are flowers. Alright, well, we have made it. We are here at the Pokemon League. Alright, well, we'll take the heal. And I made it here in just under 2 hours. I wonder if the Whirl Islands episode, like, that took more time than Victory Road. It's entirely possible. Alright, Tom Fox. You get to join the party for a little bit. Temporarily. Oops. Because I'm determined to grab those 2 items. I must know what they are. So, you know what time it is. It's repel time. Alright, so one of them was just like right here. Just repel work on rock smash encounters? I guess we might find out. Although, you know what? Okay, I don't have it in the lead, because if I did, then that could have negated the effectiveness of the repel. Oh! Yeah, that's worth it. I definitely like having that. I honestly, it would be good to have an alternative to Ghost Claw, although... Oh no! Oh, is there... 1 minute. I think I might be able to drop down the hole up here. Or I might have to take a ladder in order to get to it. It's unfortunate. There's no direct path up there to get to it. I guess the ladder would have been about the same. Oh, the second one was more inconvenient. Oh no. Because this is such a large dungeon to begin with. Oops. Put another repel on. The encounters are not worth it. Oh. I guess this is supposed to teach the mechanic to you. It's like, okay, well, what else am I gonna do? Nothing. It's a good thing that I didn't bench Heracross. Okay, don't fall down the hole. We should be good. Okay, it was right here. Alright, this better be something good. The other item did not disappoint. Zinc. I mean, I guess that's pretty good. Alright, and I guess we can just... Let's fall down this one? Actually, it didn't matter. I got to jump down a ledge. That was fun. Made it totally worth it. Oops. Just in time. Alright. Well, we accomplished about what I was expecting to. We completed the Whirl Islands, caught Lugia, and made it to Victory Road. Got through Victory Road, trounced Silver. So next time will be the League. I don't need more Ultra Balls right now. Oh wow, you actually have a rather limited selection. All right, time to get more full restores. Let's see. Okay, I have 8 revives. Bump that up to 10. Get some more hyper potions as well. I could always do this next time, but hey, I'm already in the menu, so why not? How am I doing on these? Alright, I think we're in pretty good shape. So, yeah, next time will be the Elite Four and the Champion. Probably some more stuff. I don't imagine that'll take the entire time. So, yeah, that is it. That's the end of the stream. Raid message. I don't know. What's a good raid message for this stream? I've got nothing. As I have expressed in the past, this is not my strong suit. Or I could just end the stream. The very heavy decision that I weigh every single time. Oh, nope, I've got nothing. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. And next time, probably going to be Thursday. Will be the Elite Four. So until then... Actually, you know what? I thought of one more thing. Let's take a look. I want to see... Can any of my team members learn Dark Pulse? Oh, I have Shadow Ball? 80... Nope, no Shadow Balls. And then... Earthquake I already have on something. Rest Thief Snatch, Dragon Pulse. Oh, right! Avalanche, 60 power. I should probably put this on... Mamoswine. Let's see what I've got. I think I've got the priority move Ice Shard, which is 40 power. And then Icy Wind. I mean, the speed lowering would be nice to still have, but also my special attack stat, like, it's literally a factor of 2 difference in the stats. And it'd be nice to have a stronger ice move. Like, I don't want to lose the rock coverage, because that could be useful. And obviously I'm not getting rid of Earthquake, so yeah, I think I'll put it on. I think I'll get rid of Icy Wind for it. Well, the other good thing about Avalanche is that if I get outsped by stuff and I get hit, then it does double damage. So that could be very nice. Dark Pulse. Nobody can learn it. Wonderful. All right, well, I guess that concludes the look at what TMs I have. All right. So, after, you know, a bunch of rambling and various things, I'm actually going to end the stream now. Imagine that. What a novel concept. All right, see you next stream.